Way back in the overview video, I mentioned when you first logged in that this was the first stop. It's kind of like the front office in a school. I refer to it that way because this is where the bulk of our student information, class information, registration, transcripts, all those sorts of things happen. This is where families enroll in classes, pay for them, and this is where your primary method of email communication will occur with students. So while it is typically a stopping point, just a pass through on your way to your haiku classroom, it's important to understand, first of all, what's available to you within Genius, our student information system, and it's also important to understand what you can do here. There are two or three really main things that you'll be doing here. So we're going to just quickly show you teacher information. Your teacher information is in here. And when you click on Teacher tab, I'm using just an example teacher here to kind of give you an idea of what's in here. Then all of the information about you is in here. You can edit this. However, caution, because anything that is in the bio category and anything that is in the picture file are displayed on the website. So if you make changes here and you make typos or you delete everything or you have any errors here, then that's what is going to carry through to the website. So if you are unsure, then I would recommend you not make changes to this area, but instead let us know if there is a change to your bio or picture if you're afraid of doing something wrong there. You can update your contact information, your email address, phone number, mailing address. Mailing address is very important. Here in the notes, you can also put when you began teaching. This is an important thing to make sure is accurate because this impacts pay raises over longevity. All right, so in addition to the teacher information here, you can see that there are a few other things that are available to you. You can feel free to browse through, be very careful about changing or editing anything unless you're sure that this is something that you should be editing. Now let's take a look at your class information. Now when we first came to the teachers page and we clicked on the teacher, you see a list of all of the classes that are assigned to you. So you should be able to get an overview here of all of the classes, how many students are enrolled in each one, when it's scheduled to be taught. All of those are listed here. You can actually dive into each of those classes by clicking, and then you can see an overview. You can see what materials are listed. You can see the class description, keeping in mind that that is exactly what's displayed on the website. So if changes need to be made to any of this information, then you need to be sure to let us know, let your department chair know, so that those changes can be made. All right, so we have class information there. Now, from the enrollment tab, all right, so we have teachers tab that shows us all the things that we are attached to. Then that opens up and you can look at your specific class. You can see the students that are enrolled. You can, in addition to the description and the other information there. Now, syllabus, description, and any details about the class, those changes have to come through us. So you can let your department chair know and they will be able to direct you about how to get those changes implemented. You also have the enrollment list, and this is important because it will be important that you take a few minutes and compare your roster. This is who we have enrolled, And then within the class page in Haiku, remember you also have a roster that you can see, and you will need to look at these side by side and make sure that you have the same students listed and that those students are, so let me come back over here and find the German 3 class so that we can actually do just a quick side by side of a couple of the students and you can see how that comparison should look. So we have Anna and David, and we have Anna and David. We have Liana and Virginia. We have Liana and Virginia. And then we have Sterling. So these rosters are the same in both places. Occasionally we will have a student in one place and not the other, and so if that happens, please make sure that you send us an email to support@landryacademy.com, and we will make sure that we get those rectified. All right. Now we have looked at teacher information, we have looked at class information. In the next video, we're going to look at student and family information.